Yeah, so on today's McKellar Motivational Monday, we're going to talk about when you feel like you can't stop because there's so much going on. And I know that parents will relate. How many parents are watching? Periscope is only for the cool kids. Hey guys, how many of you guys are parents and or you just feel like you've got so much going on that you don't even know your name anymore? Anybody else? Is it just me? It might be just me. Hi, Mom. Happy birthday, Yo Miller. Oh, you love my books? Thank you, Marcos. Marcos Moreno from Argentina says he loves my books. I always love when I hear that my books are getting around. So yeah, one of the things I want to tell you guys about is I just got a big box of these. This is my latest book that comes out November 12th. It's called Bath Time, Math Time Shapes. And it's for little babies and toddlers to learn their shapes. But as usual, I always try to throw some extra spin on it because I just like things to be a little extra mathy, a little extra helpful. And we talk about 2D shapes and 3D shapes because I remember reading these books to my son and it was all about shapes. And then it would get to a ball and it would say circle. Like, that's not a circle, that's a sphere. And it would really bug me. So this book doesn't make that mistake. Bath Time, Math Time Shapes. It hits the shelves November 12th. You can pre-order it now on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com or any of the other websites that have books. Yes, Mommy Ryan. Soon I will be in New Jersey in Edison. I'm doing this thing called Christmas Con. It's a big Christmas convention for people who love Christmas movies. And a bunch of us Hallmark Channel people are going to be there. You ordered yours, Ray? Awesome. You're a toddler teacher in Toronto? Is it Nika? Very cool. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. I am not a Canadian, but I feel like I really should be an honorary Canadian now because I spend so much time in Canada. I'm not in Canada right now, but I was. I was in Canada for like 3 months this year. I love Canada. You're watching Coming Home for Christmas? Is it on right now? And I didn't even realize it. I tried to do Facebook Live, Alexis, and it didn't... the work somehow. Comments weren't working. Thank you, AJ. You homeschool, L. Bloom? Okay, go to McKellarMath.com. I have books for kids ages 0 to 16. I'm using my own books for homeschooling right now. Draco is 9, but he's already finished with Math Doesn't Suck, which is typically for like 9, 10, 11. And then Kiss My Math. He just started it. So I have all my books are all about making math fun, friendly, accessible, and getting rid of this horrible stigma that math has on it that is too boring and it's not useful, or all sorts of crazy rumors about math that don't need to be true. Thank you so much, Leslie. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you, Lori. By the way, for those of you who are going to order this book, or any of my books for that matter, if you take a picture of your child with my book and send it to me, probably the best way is Twitter. Tweet it to me so I don't lose it, because if you Instagram DM me, there's a good chance I won't see it, especially if it's an Insta story and it disappears in 24 hours. I don't check those very often. There's just like so many hours in the day. So all 3 boards. So send it to me and I will repost it. I love reposting pictures that you guys send me of your kids with my books. Santos, yes, Common Core is a thing, right? And so actually I attacked that last year in my book, Do Not Open This Math Book. It's addition and subtraction for ages 6, 7, a little bit of 8. And so it's all the newfangled crazy ways they're teaching addition and subtraction. Right now, I'm just finishing writing my book similar to that on multiplication and division. It comes out in June. So this crazy, they teach division in the craziest ways now. I had to like study to figure out how the heck am I going to make this fun, accessible, and not a big deal. And I did. So, I mean, less of a big deal. Robin, check out my book, Math Doesn't Suck. I have all sorts of things. I have a troubleshooting guide in the back. What to do if you're bored by math. What to do if you keep making mistakes. What to do if... wait, yes, that is the back of Math Doesn't Suck. What to do if you do well on homework but you keep messing up on tests. I have all sorts of tips and tricks, things that I've, culled through the years. And they work. I've gotten lots of great feedback for years and years now. If I look tired, Forbes, it's because I am tired. Although I thought I looked okay, but I am very tired. Yeah. So, but this one is, this is my newest one. It comes out November 12th. But let's talk for a minute about what this broadcast is about, which is, so how many of you guys, and maybe you answered me and I didn't hear you, so please, you're going on the website, Bonnie, just go on Amazon or whatever, Bath Time, Math Time, Shapes. There's also another Bath Time, Math Time that came out last year that's about adding one. So it kind of brings kids from counting to adding. And both books have these fun tabs, which I love. That was my editor's idea, not mine. I can't take credit for it, but it looks great. So cute. Thank you, Dan. Yes, you always feel like there's so much to do, Megan. Yeah, okay, well, here, usually I suggest for people, make a list and then start checking things off the list. I usually love doing that. Lately, I've had so much to do that I haven't even had a chance to write a list down, and I don't even want to because it'd be a little scary. It's like I have to just keep doing things in order, like what's the most urgent need right now. But in general, I do recommend making a list. Make a list of things you need to do today, things you have to do this week, break it down, and then just start. It almost doesn't matter which one you start with if they're all things that need to get done. Because if you spend too much time trying to figure out, like, just start. Just start and do something. Because too often we get caught up, but it can't all happen. And so how's it going to... Let the universe worry about that. You just start doing stuff. The age group for this new book, Felicia, is ages 2 to 5. Or 0 to 5. I mean, because if you're reading it to your kid, they don't have to really know what's going on yet. Just look at the pictures and understand. Anybody who has, is the right age for bath time when you're giving them a bath. It's kind of fun. You need motivation to finish your doctorate? Well, do you want to get a doctorate? Is it important to you, or is it something that somebody else told you to do? Because if it's not you, that's going to be tough. But if you're just step at a time, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That's one that helps me a lot. And try not to be impatient with yourself. Give yourself time to do things. When we get impatient, then we quit too early. Yeah, I know. These lovely hearts you guys are giving me, I really appreciate it. So my way of relaxing is meditating, which I did this morning. And I could probably use the second meditation, which I should do now, actually. After I wrap this up, I'm going to try to do that. Oh, cool, baby girly. Yes, send me a picture of your 13-month-old or your 13-month-old nephew, was it? With my book, and I will definitely repost it. Thank you, Grimlock. What an interesting name, Grimlock. What do you do if your children don't take you seriously and see you as a weirdo? That's like awesome. I love that question. First of all, I think it's okay to be a weirdo. If you give them love and if you give them respect, they learn from us, right? I look forward to seeing you there too, Hacker Paulette. Coming to Christmas Con. Yeah, Christmas Con. I'm going to be there. I'm there one day, Sunday the 10th. And it'll be my first big autograph convention. I was on a panel once or twice for Comic-Con, and I signed autographs for like an hour. But this is different. This is like 7 hours of autograph signing and pictures and stuff. My Hallmark movie, I'm midway through shooting it. Thank you for asking that. I think it was Becky, but I think I might have missed the name. I'm shooting a movie right now called Christmas at Dollywood. We shot a bunch of stuff, like interiors and everything, in Vancouver. And now, this week, we're going to be shooting the Dollywood portion. Super excited. I get to work with Dolly Parton. I get to work with Dolly Parton, you guys. I'm still pinching myself. So, anyway, I'll be posting about it. You can pretty much bet. Oh, and the movie comes out December 8th. Sunday, December 8th at 8 o'clock Eastern. Your youngest is 10, Grimlock? Then your youngest would be ready for a book called Math Doesn't Suck of mine. Go to McKellarMath.com. You'll see I've got books for ages 0 to 16, all the way up through high school geometry. I haven't done any behind the scenes. I've posted a few behind the scenes videos and pictures from Christmas at Dollywood. We share the same birthday? January 3rd? I have never been to Dollywood before, but I have met Dolly Parton once. In April, I got to meet her because I'm providing the narration. I'm doing the narration for the documentary about her Imagination Library, which is her incredible charity that donates books to kids ages 0 to 5 around the world now, until the age of 5 when they go to school. 125 million books have been donated so far. And one of my books, Goodnight Numbers, got into Imagination Library 2 years ago, which is how I even got connected to Dolly Parton, and I had the idea for this movie in the first place. She's so wonderful. Dolly Parton is a wonderful human being, and I'm so grateful to know her and getting to work with her. It's just going to be amazing. She's the coolest. How cool is Dolly? She's the coolest. Yes. LVMTG source. Thank you. The website is mckellarmath.com. Thank you. Yes, Captain Ravel. There will be a season 4 of Young Justice that has been announced, and I just recorded the first episode last week. Thank you, Ed. Where am I? I'm in the back of my car right now. Back seat of my car. And I'm going to wrap this up soon. But let's talk about these little breaks, which we still somehow haven't talked about. This is how exhausted I am. We've talked about how busy one can get. Mini breaks include, yes, meditation, but like a really mini break, like what if we only have like a few seconds? Seriously, deep breaths, deep breathing, deep breaths. This makes a difference. And let's all do it right now. I love this. You guys, you ready? You're going to breathe with me? We're going to breathe all the way in and breathe in so much that you feel it. So our lungs actually go all the way up here, like right underneath our clavicle, under here. And when you breathe air and imagine sending the air into those little pockets, it's actually quite amazing. So we'll breathe out, we'll breathe in, and then once we're completely breathed all the way in, then suck a little bit more, a little more air, and feel it there, and then we'll breathe out. Okay, ready? Who's doing it with me? Thumbs up. Yes, you know what? Another great little mini break, honestly, is blinking slowly. Just like blinking when we're staring at a computer screen for a while, for example, or our phones. Okay, you ready? So let's do it. Breathe all the way out. Breathe in. When you get to the top, more. Second. Feel it up here. Hold it. And breathe out. You can breathe out through your nose, actually. It's actually really good to breathe out slowly. So let's try that this time. We'll breathe in for a count of 4, hold for 7, and breathe out for 8. Ready? Here we go. Okay, so get it all the way out. And did you guys feel it up here? It's kind of amazing. Okay, out. Breathe in for 4. Hold it. And suck a little bit more in. Feel it up here. Breathe out. Oh, that feels so good. Amy, you felt it in your clavicle? Isn't that amazing? It's so good. Even that. And who doesn't have time for that, right? So, yes, meditation is wonderful. You passed out, threefold misery. Well, sounds like you revived enough. And somebody asked about stage fright. I have heard, who was telling me about this? My favorite thing for stage fright is, and this is anything you're nervous about, is you start thinking to yourself, let me at him. Let me at him. It's a Dale Carnegie trick that my dad taught me. Let me at him. Not let me at him or let me start, but let me at him. And you imagine you're like a horse chomping at the bit, waiting at the gates, just dying to get out there. Let me at him. The other thing I've heard for stage, because that one works for me. Other people have said that quick belly breaths, well, kind of like labor, I guess. I don't know, although my labor experience wasn't like that. It was way more guttural and primal. But I've heard that what that does, and you can actually kind of feel it. It sort of disperses if you have adrenaline or that like fear chemicals in your body. That kind of like gets rid of it. Just sends it off and dilutes it in your body. So you guys, there's some ideas for little mini breaks. If nothing else, blink, breathe, feel it in your clavicles if you can, all the way out, all the way in, hold it slowly out. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I appreciate you all so much. I really appreciate your follows, your shares. Yes, my new book, November 12th, comes out. You can pre-order it now. It's called Bath Time, Math Time, Shapes. It will teach your little ones all about shapes. And here's the back of the book. You can see I've got my other ones on there. The other little kid ones. Good night numbers, 10 magic butterflies, and the other Bath Time, Math Time book, which also has tabs on it. If you go to mckellarmath.com, you'll see them all, although I don't think Bath Time, Math Time, Shapes is up on there yet. They're working on it. But you can order all my books on Amazon or barnesandnoble.com, and send me pictures of your kids with my books. I love seeing them, and I love posting them. And breathe. Mwah. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon on the Danny Cam. Bye.